as is now the site here. Towards A they go. There's problems for ATA KAPTAN, and actually gets away scot-free for now. Surely there's a someone deal with ATA KAPTAN. He's alive on 10 HP. Finally, KOI clear the site. Spike's going to go down, so the last two...
Okay, I was going to say, starxo was eating that snake bite, but it's actually the nano swarm to finish things off. Watching Kiwi now, find themselves in a 2v3. koldamenta and Sheydos tagged up. Actually, trexx will fall as well.
It's so individual, one by one. Fortunate enough, left to reload, so had to get the job done. But Kiwi is in a good spot. Full HP for him on the other side. The walking wounded. Time's running so low. 9 seconds, 6 seconds now. It's dwindling. Needed one more bullet to hit. koldamenta lucky to be alive, but and FUT are still keeping the cards close to their chest. Unable to identify who's on the back of the site here. Yes, they know that Fade's sitting around somewhere, but there's a whole lot more pressure where that came from. Unable to secure the spike plant either. Now for that second try of it, this time it's down. koldamenta going to try and control over towards that corner of Maze, but koldamenta's in a bit of a dangerous predicament here, Mike.
He is. Actually, yeah, Sheydos has got a massive position here.
This is sick! And good for a second as well. That Bulldog brought to bear, and now qRaxs. And ATA KAPTAN still alive. It ain't over yet, and now it is. Wolfen, safe pair of hands. They convert the bonus. They're actually going around with the Prowler now. That's a shot. ATA KAPTAN snaps trexx's head off. That's massive. And that Prowler had been used in the past. It had noted, I think, last time around Wolfen or someone. But regardless, this is a totally different look. They worked with intent behind it, and I love seeing that. But the adjustment on the way back in. KOI looking to flex through middle. This time, MrFaliN wants to show off a little bit of that aim as well. Finds koldamenta. One by one, KOI being picked apart.
Yeah, spotted Wolfen as well. You can see the ping coming through a second. Peek there from MrFaliN. And actually, Wolfen didn't spot it. Awkward engagement here. Will be caught on the retreat. A little bit of help from mojj on the way.
Kiwi, yeah, lovely. Kept his composure all that time, didn't overstep. He knew that there was going to be aggression or at least space taken on the A side of the map, so he just had to be that anchor, which he was playing perfectly. Now the last two, well, excuse me, last one, Sheydos, a 1v5, quite the task. Probably not going to happen. And, once again, the test of time. FUT holding just enough of the space. They have that gateway back towards the site this time around. There is no utility to confirm the kill. The bullet almost did it.
Yeah.
And now the lockdown, just to give themselves even more time. Force the hand of footballers, and they're going for it. They have to find a challenge. Big shot from starxo, backs away. 33 HP, and that's all he's got to work with. Tap on the spike first time, Cove's there. A little bit of safety on this one, they got to get to work here. FaliN can tank another. Gets off it though. Doesn't receive the second hit.
Though.
They do have the half. 3v3 though, still ATA KAPTAN on defensive duty. Defuse someone! No one can stop it. Again, FUT coming up with the answers. There's the lockdown.
Beautiful timing on it. Beautiful timing on the lockdown.
Yeah. There's nothing to be done, really.
No.
They've got to deal with this. There's so little to achieve here. Kiwi's starting to pick him off. trexx goes down. Cove's in place. No spike to be planted. They are absolutely screwed. koldamenta desperate to try and defend this. But with 8 seconds, what choice do they have? Scrap it out, brawl it out. Spike can't do anything. It's too late. FUT again showing off. They have perfect composure. But Kiwi again, different position here. And that actually doesn't note Kiwi. Able to get away with it. Stands tall. Going to take down koldamenta. And a second. Kiwi now
nearly lined him up.
Fly through this round. A little bit of a wall in place. Gives him time to readjust. Find another angle. He's confident with it. And I don't blame him to be. The flash through the wall highlights someone else is there. This time does get caught. But 3 big kills. Kiwi having so much impact already. And starxo and trexx barely finding safety off to the back of that. Barely able to hold on towards yellow. There's already rotations in play.
One suppressed.
They actually get a ton of decay coming through. Force starxo to reconsider this. Now actually regaining some HP. Does have his ultimate. trexx has to be on red alert here. Actually, the peek is perfect there with the veal. And actually, trexx finds one, but mojj good for the trade.
But again, all in this time. There is no one player left back. Maybe you'll see a consideration for koldamenta, but again, isolated. trexx lucky with that. He was on his own. ATA KAPTAN does go down, and this time they do have a little bit more side control. 3 players here ready for it though. Kiwi a mile away.
Yeah, first time ATA actually tries to get a little bit of damage ahead of even getting towards that utility wave. starxo immediately spammed off that cove, but open plant this time. So much more comfortable for KOI here.
And he's away.
Do have the reckoning, it's invested very early on here.
Oh, and the ult to come through at the same time. We've got a couple of ults being invested into this. Kiwi just striding back in there, just falling like flies. How the hell is this happening? Diffuse started.
The snake bite didn't land.
No. Oh no, you gotta challenge this. The diffuser has been dealt with. Okay, a 2v2 now. Swing, double face. mojj's got koldamenta. It's just one. Sheydos needs to be ice cold. He's got one. Oh, and he's got the second. Sheydos just about keeping this scoreline from spiraling out of control.
You can see it's 450 credits. I'm not sure if that's a missed purchase or what. Or it'll make sense for the operator to purchase early on. Have to wait and see.
Ooh, lovely work off the back of that Prowler. Really enjoyed that. Wolfen happy to put his life on the line though. Will overstep almost. Not going to get much more though. Timing good for starxo. Ay. Had to hit that. Gotta hit that one. koldamenta and Sheydos though. What are you going to do with it? Time ticking. It ain't hitting. All right. Fair enough. There's aggression being toyed with or space being taken. starxo happy for it. And does get rewarded. Good trade though. And he's gone back and forth. And now the problem is that FUT actually in a 3v3 looked pretty good for
hit
it.
so early.
How did he get here so fast? And now the site's all theirs. Safe plant gonna come in. No one can really have any threat to life in this. And now the post plant, what do we have? A little bit more bite to it. ATA KAPTAN still has utility to play with.
Again, this 2 for 2 doesn't really favor KOI in any way at all. Just so happens that ATA's managed to backfill that pressure perfectly. Kiwi in a position really to seal the deal here. Wall's going to go up, actually a little bit of space for him to swing ahead of this, but it's a wide open plant and nest.
Tap on the spike. There's the first safe one coming in. And comfy for Kiwi. That was lovely combination work between the two. And Sheydos does find FALIN, but he has no say towards the spike here. Caught in the back. And Kiwi gonna punish.
Kiwi's up to like 19 and 7 by the way.
Another attempt
How long
on
does this
spike
wall stay
plant.
up?
And they've got it. Okay, trexx did draw blood at the same time. ATA KAPTAN has gone down. So now the post plant is with 4. qRaxs, Kiwi, FALIN, and mojj. Gonna lose out a little bit of that back line, and the fight's good from FUT though. Finding 3 kills quickly in succession. A tap on the spike will draw the utility, but time starting to dwindle. starxo needs that fight, wins it, but they lose out on Sheydos in the meantime, and now 1v2. Another tap to try and draw the attention. He gets one, but only one. mojj, the final line of defense. Lockdown, gonna force them away, but we did see an early position from mojj towards middle, so that could be something to look towards. There he is, finally showing. Cove goes down, spam comes in, and actually they're just still on the view. starxo yet to be denied. Still gonna be going through with this. What the hell just happened? Huh?
He didn't get it.
What? There's no way he didn't get that. That was absolutely on the money. How did he not get that? Mike, how did he not get that? How was that happening?
The bar was full.
It was full.
The bar was full.
I'm not seeing things. The bar was full. Spike gonna be going down. Don't think there's anything to stop it. Nope, absolutely not. Backline though, gonna be challenged. mojj. Good for the first, but the trade comes in from Wolfen. Needs to kind of follow this up, and it's such a fight. Look at it! So brutal. FUT gonna fight their way in and leave just 2 alive. trexx and starxo. So, come on, Kiwi.
They can't use the knives on the rope.
And it's done for qRaxs to sign it. 13-6 in the end there. I just...
Confirmed by production.
Big clear here. Do they catch anyone through mid? Oh, the turn. koldamenta. His spidey senses were tingling, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Spidey's dead. Well, that hurts. And they've got a double stack still towards the back of boathouse here. Paranoia is going to be sent through, so that's going to allow at least Wolfen to step towards the side. mojj should be dead. mojj is still not dead. He's dead now. Okay, they cleared the second player as well, so boathouse is now safe. They do get a plant. Paint shot going to go in, and it's going to find Wolfen. Meantime, trexx gets a trade. They're going back and forth here to an extent, but the spike's still knocked down. That's pretty big.
ATA KAPTAN trying to deal with the turret here, so they have removed some information here. Does the flash come through? Actually does a swing. Perfect from trexx, but no damage.
Oh, the chip damage coming back in, though. Look at trexx. Pretty low here. Kiwi trying to chip away, chip them down, find the next step. No, not going to happen. trexx sends them away, and now it's just Kiwi 1v3. Can he find anyone overstepping? Now all the eyes turn. Nothing being permitted. No overstep. First challenger found. The next 2, not so easy to get through. KOI, once again, do get the pistol under the belt. Straight through middle. identifying some of those players earlier on towards A, enough of an indicator to get that pick, head on in. This now puts a lot of pressure on the likes of qRaxs on towards Kiwi. Spike yet to cross, finally making its way through. And it's going to be qRaxs, back in the site, position now noted. Position revealed, and under pressure. He's actually still alive somehow. They've got to deal with him, and they do. Mike, they're making this work.
And trexx actually picks up Kiwi as well. FALN finally responds. A brazen TP attempt towards Switch here. Give ATA KAPTAN the information, but koldamenta finds his third.
Middle. They've identified, or at least 3 initial players are now 2, obviously, as ATA KAPTAN is down. And Kiwi's punished starxo on that, so that's a rifle recovered. That's something back in hand. Maybe he can be a problem, as he is going to be on the flank. Problems down the line, Mike.
I mean, the problem being as well, starxo's so far away from B side that he can't even put smokes in for his execute. The fact that he dies doesn't really make an awful lot of difference.
Oh, belter of a shot. Need a couple more of those, though. Wolfen down, overwhelmed. qRaxs' turn. Oh, he's just eaten that flash completely. KOI bringing down the hammer again. Those pistols not finding so much value until now. What on earth is that? trexx deleted. Didn't even need to see him to kill him. Oh, and a pixel out of place. Spots koldamenta. 14 seconds.
22
koldamenta
HP, Lauren.
is panicked. He's worried. And the timing's right. Kiwi slips a little further ahead, and koldamenta takes a glimpse, takes a look. And now his hand is forced. He has to make the play in the time. 2 seconds now. There's nothing left to be done. Incredible work. Kiwi, outstanding off the back of just picking up that rifle.
What is that end to the round? Absolute madness from Kiwi. I mean, this is, again, starxo so deep, so disconnected from this site here that they're not going to have smokes anyway for another 5 to 10 seconds, maybe. What a cleanup from Kiwi. They're slowly drifting back towards this. Maybe the null command being the difference maker, but it's the operator to stop Wolfen at the front door.
And it has. Sends him away, just reaffirming that this site is there. Mojj now, less pressure. Oh, trexx with over-delivering too there.
Yeah.
Kind of expected maybe an earlier swing from both of them, but
nobody holding them one way.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even any pressure initially from lane, so how trexx has got through there and then got 2 is crazy. koldamenta on 5 HP though. This isn't a comfortable hold.
No, it's certainly not. He's going to put himself first here. Sheydos deeper at the back, digging himself in. Paint shell goes through. Sheydos is forced to the side. ATA KAPTAN tries to step forward, finds the first, and now it's all on Sheydos. This man used to be a monster. He needs to rekindle some of that. ATA KAPTAN bounds in and sends Sheydos away. FUT back in this one, closing that scoreline up now.
A little bit of off synergy there.
Pace, Mike, hold on. They've switched this up. Gear change. Sheydos down. Paint shell goes. Wolfen's in though. Again, blowing down the door, takes out 2. Spike's gonna go in.
Spike planted.
Now time's on their side. KOI, highly volatile on this hit. And the other 3 trying to work this site back out seems brutal.
Oh wait, ATA KAPTAN got a kill with a paint shell, just throwing it into where the lockdown was going to be placed. Sheydos just stuck in the corner. Still, a 3v4, a chance to get something done here.
Yeah, but they can't use anything from that flash. They just have to go through the smoke. The one-way's still there. It's so perfectly placed. qRaxs try to make something happen.
Problem being as well,
let's see what they've got in the tank here.
Well, problem being, koldamenta's used his drone here, and there's an operator ahead of him. Before I can even finish the sentence, he's found the kill. Wolfen now.
He's so alone.
Oh, okay.
Apparently he is nuts. He was on his own, the literal lone wolf. Now he's got support, but Kiwi's still standing, still holding that site. Dips away slightly deeper. Holds those deeper lines as he waits for his teammates to get around, and they have. trexx has fallen, it's starxo and Sheydos. And 1 by 1 they peek him, and 1 by 1 they fall. We asked the question, ATA KAPTAN, Kiwi, how do they combine? And apparently the answer is very, very well. FUT unmoved in that round, and not too threatened. Yep, let's see how Wolfen does. He might get past some of it. No, he doesn't. Wolfen goes down pretty quickly as FALN to check on him. Now the lockdown's there, time again being soaked.
You should run.
Big kill, but koldamenta straight out, and that's the spike. The rest of KOI are towards main.
Oh dear, Mojj trying to back away to try and bolster that, support that, and now you can see them just swarming it. FUT trying to get over towards this, keep those bodies around it. Spike back in hand though. 16 seconds, the time is a factor. They've got to get this down and get it down now. Is there anything to deny it? I think they've got to save plant here. Into the post plant, 3v3. Oh, he's got the spam just right. Kiwi doesn't even see him to kill him right now. He's feeling out this game. He's got qRaxs by his side, but Sheydos waiting for that smoke to drop.
How have they got away with that?
He's going to at least hear it, 1 player, 2 player, and they baited it. They baited this so well. mojj trying to take all the attention. Let's one pass. How many does he see? Kiwi sees it all. 1, 2, 3! He's done so much damage to KOI. Wolfen has replied, but it's a 3v2. They're trying to work their way in. He's dead to the turret. And koldamenta can only watch.
What is that from Kiwi? Not a... this is just so well executed. You see mojj is here, it's like, yeah, I've got to go. I've baited as much as I can for you, dude.
This is it. And to be fair to mojj, played it so well.
Yeah.
Really nice.
That's it. It's only one member, trexx here, to hold down the fort for KOI.
But look at the spike. Again, look at the spike. They were kind of planning this out. They're taking the tour of the map, but they've taken a whole lot of damage. koldamenta falls first, but it's not far before qRaxs has suffered a similar fate, but they pulled them away from the site. They've got free access. Where is that spike going? The spike makes me worried. The spike makes me worried. It's fine, but the spike makes me worried. The spike has now gone down. This is getting a little bit more deadly. I don't know why they went towards boathouse before trying to peel maybe towards backside. Victim of their own success, potentially, with the HP. ATA KAPTAN's down so low. Kiwi sitting pretty. Paranoia perfect. And ATA KAPTAN forced to take a little bit of a look. That spike is so far from hand right now.
They have to slow things down now. Wait for KOI to overstep, and they're doing just that. Wow, Kiwi's found one response. Luckily, trexx there for the trade.
Why?
A beautiful approach here. I don't think... TP onto site. Don't think starxo was spotting. Again, no ping coming through, but FUT happy to follow through on this.
But the delay in timing. The nade towards mains offset the timing just right, but ATA KAPTAN still finds value. Spammed away through the wall, though, gets removed. Lockdown's in place, so they need to make their minds up here. A couple more seconds to respect this. mojj needs to dip away, and then they wait. Flash through the smoke, and they retake the site. Now again, more elements to deal with. FALLEN now towards the site. trexx standing in, takes down qRaxs, swings back out, doesn't get the kill, so it's still game on here. 3v2, but you're running low on time. You're depending on scrapping. Wait, they all step out from the smoke. Mike, what is going on?
They're actually tagged up as well.
What have they done? What have they done?
Oh no.
Why on earth did they just do that? Flank gonna come in, doesn't matter. Now been seen. trexx position is no longer a surprise, and mojj can just play it to the timing. ATA KAPTAN, yeah, they're just buying so much time here.
Big damage onto koldamenta, actually.
Yeah, lovely work. trexx found, Sheydos found, and now just starxo trying to do something ridiculous here. How much damage can he achieve? He's gonna hear them all exit. Yeah, not a chance at it.
Oh my god.
Not a chance, mojj.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, this
starxo spotted it here, but again, it's so late on.
Yeah.
Sheydos forced deep with the paint shell as well.
Yeah, site's all theirs. They can't even slip into that second gear, try and hit that maybe offset retake. They're stuck towards CT. They have no mid control at this point. They have no step elsewhere. They have no flank on the way. It's 5 players in CT. Paranoia comes in. Don't think it quite connects. Kiwi standing. Kiwi fighting every single one. They are just decimating them. And then it's just starxo. A valiant attempt, sure, but it's 12 for FUT.
This is interesting. Actually, the paint shell lands.
Oh dear. Oh dear, trexx! Just the victim at the back of the site. Hands in the air and just surrendering, but Sheydos gonna barrel in, try and take someone with him. Takes out qRaxs, but a quick trade. Oh, Wolfen dives head first in. Vicious in approach in a 3v3. It's FALLEN spamming out, fighting starxo. koldamenta and Wolfen, if you've got anything left in you, anything you can bring, Kiwi sends koldamenta to the grave, but it's ATA KAPTAN to close. 13-9 in the end. FUT continue looking incredible thus far.
Very versatile. There's depth to this roster, which is another conversation we've always had about Turkish teams. What's the depth? How much can they actually develop as a core? And we're seeing so many positives here.